Oh, absolutely.
Stay there. I want to come back, get into anything else you want to cover, and take phone calls, and I'll tell you my story about the inside. Your Twitter questions, your phone calls when we start the next segment. Rick had more he wanted to say about, quote, dumbing down. He was describing it like, well, I guess training wheels on the kids right into prison. Get more into that, Rick Ross. We're talking about hip-hop and how they program the kids on how they're supposed to act.
Well, like myself, Alex, they made me believe that I was dumb, that I couldn't read. And, people ask me all the time, who was it? Was it my mom who didn't teach me how to read? Was it the school? Well, I don't really know. But what I do know is that I had come up with a mentality about myself that I was dumb, that I was stupid, that all I should be was a thug. And that thugging was cool. And when I looked around from my prison cell and I started to look at all my friends, that they all thought the same way. And it was this programming that put us in this position that dealing drugs and gangbanging was easy for us to accept. And I believe that hip-hop is doing that right now, but on a more massive scale. The kids now, they wear their pants like we used to. They talk the things that we used to.
They're ready for prison.
Absolutely.
They're ready to be punked.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's at an all-time high right now.
It must be a joke to the CIA mind controllers to have the young guys already wearing their pants saying, hey, I'm ready to be raped. I mean, they must be really proud of the masterful job they've done. And now they're deploying that hip-hop culture into everything. It's taking over.
Oh, absolutely. Endorsements. I mean, big companies, companies that wouldn't touch that type of lifestyle before, is all over. Right?
They don't want to have kids wearing sports jackets and doing well, and you've got a future, and no, you're crap. And now the rock and roll music's, oh, we're all dead, we have no future, humans are crud. They need us to feel bad about ourselves, and that we're hurting the earth, so we roll over and basically become slaves.
Absolutely.
Other points you wanted to make before we go to break.
And that's the point that I believe right now that our kids are in, and that's why I'm out here on the streets working to let them know that I couldn't read, but I eventually started doing law. I found the issue that eventually helped me get out of prison. So, I wrote a book now. In a couple.
And you're here warning people about drugs right now.
Absolutely.
And that's what matters is you've changed. You understand what you did wrong. And that's more valuable than somebody that never even went through the trials and tribulations. You're a veteran.
Right.
A veteran of this tyranny. And you're here seeing through the matrix now. That's a beautiful thing. It's like Christ is on the cross and he's there next to the thief and everything. And the thief apologizes, accepts it. His heart's right. And Christ says, tonight you'll be with me in paradise. But the soldiers and everybody, they just went along with it.
Yeah.
They think they're winners in this world, and they're not.
Absolutely.
Well, we've got to warn the young people to never use drugs the first time. I mean, marijuana is a gateway, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't decriminalize it just so they can't throw you in jail. But the whole drug culture is ruining people, and the prescription drugs are pushing on kids in the schools.